Long ago, in the land of Aram, there lived a mighty warrior named Naaman, commander of the king of Syria army. He was powerful, respected, and victorious in battle. Yet, beneath his armor, Naaman carried a terrible secret. He suffered from leprosy, a painful and shameful disease that no doctor could cure. One day, a young Israelite girl, captured in war and served as a maid to Naaman's wife, spoke to her. She said, "If only my master will go to the prophet in Samaria, he will heal him of his leprosy." The word reached Naaman's ears, and hope stirred in his heart. And the king of Syria heard about it. He said to Naaman to go, and he will send a letter to the king of Israel. Naaman set out for Israel, bringing 10 talents of silver, 6,000 pieces of gold, and 10 fine clothes as gift. When Naaman got to the king of Israel's palace, he gave him the letter written by the king of Syria. The king of Israel read the letter, stating he has sent Naaman, his servant, to him so that he can recover him of his leprosy. After the king of Israel had read the letter, he tore his clothes and said, "Am I God to kill and to make alive this man you sent to me to recover from his leprosy? Is the king of Syria seeking a quarrel against him?" When prophet Elisha heard that the king of Israel had torn his clothes, he sent words to the king, saying, "Why did you tear your clothes? Let the man come now to me, and he shall know that there is a prophet in Israel." Naaman arrived at the house of Elisha, the prophet of God. He expected the prophet to come out, wave his hands, and perform a grand healing. But Elisha did not even come to the door. Instead, he sent his servant with a message, "Go and wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan River, and your flesh will be restored, and you will be clean." Naaman was furious. "Wash in that muddy river?" he shouted. "Are not the rivers of Damascus better than all the waters of Israel?" In anger and pride, he turned to leave. But his servant said gently, "My father, if the prophet have told you to do something great, would you not have done it? Why not obey and wash and be clean?" Humbled, Naaman went down to the Jordan River. He dipped into the water 7 times in total. And when he came up from the water the 7th time, his skin was restored like that of a child. He was completely healed. Overjoyed, Naaman returned to Elisha's house. He stood before the prophet and declared, "Now I know that there is no God in all the earth except in Israel." He offered Elisha the gift he had brought, gold, silver, and beautiful garments. But Elisha refused, saying, "As surely as the Lord lives, whom I serve, I will not accept a thing." Naaman urged him again, but Elisha stood firm, not accepting the gift. So Naaman left, grateful and healed, his heart now believing in the one true God. But Gehazi, Elisha's servant, watched as Naaman left with his treasure. Greed crept into his heart. "My master was too easy on this foreigner," he thought. "I will run after him and get something for myself." So Gehazi hurried after Naaman. When Naaman saw him running, he stopped his chariot and asked, "Is everything all right?" "Yes," said Gehazi, lying. "My master has sent me to say, there come to me from Mount Ephraim 2 young men of the sons of the prophets. Give them, I pray thee, a talent of silver and 2 changes of garments." Naaman gladly agreed and gave the gift to Gehazi as requested. When Gehazi returned home, he hid the gift secretly in his house, then went and stood before prophet Elisha as if nothing has happened. When prophet Elisha looked at him and asked, "Where have you been, Gehazi?" Gehazi replied, "Your servant did not go anywhere. But Prophet Elisha said, "Did not my spirit go with you when the man stepped down from his chariot to meet you? Is this the time to accept silver, clothes, or olive groves, or flocks and herds?" Then Prophet Elisha spoke with great sorrow. "Because you have done this, the leprosy that clung to Naaman will cling to you and your descendants forever." At that very moment, Gehazi's skin became white as snow. The disease that had left Naaman now covered him. Through this story, we see that God honors humility and truth, not greed and deception. Naaman was healed because he obeyed God's word, while Gehazi was struck with leprosy because he lied and sought riches. God sees every heart, every motive, and every secret. Let us, like Naaman, learn to trust and obey, and not be like Gehazi, who allowed greed to destroy him.